Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, I am the CHALL. Welcome to another video now. With Rovers Harrogate postponed the previous weekend, and also with the theme parks closed, I needed something festive to do. So I decided to set myself a huge challenge. Now, these are the rules. I have to visit 3 attractions all in one day with no rest, no going home, and no chance to recharge. Now, the 3 attractions are Flip Out Trampoline Park in Doncaster, the York Dungeon in York, and Yorkshire Wildlife Park back in Doncaster for their Winter Illuminations 2022 event. The challenge was to spend no more than £100 on this trip. That includes food, drink, travel, train tickets, attraction tickets, all of that good stuff. So before I set off on the train, I completed the first hour of 2 on a bouncing session at Flip Out Doncaster. Now, those of you who do know about Flip Out will know about its membership deal. So for those of you who don't, here is a bit of information about the Flip Out membership. It is £9.50 a month. You can bounce for 1 hour every day. It's definitely worth it, 100%. I've got it, I love it. So please go check out the Flip Out membership that I use as part of this video. Let's get back into it. Now, during the 24-hour day trip £100 challenge, you had to find 5 objectives to complete in the video. Find York's chocolate story, find a carousel, find an animal outside, find an illumination at daytime and nighttime, and take on the big wheel, which is at the Yorkshire Wildlife Park. Was I able to complete this whole challenge in the space of the 24 hours? Let's find out. My York Dungeon booking is at 1:30. I'm literally just about to leave Doncaster on the train now to York, taking the Edinburgh Waverley. I think it was an any day, anytime return ticket, which sent me back about just over £20, so not too shabby. It was probably one of the only trains that's actually working today, which is nice. I haven't been to the York Dungeon in a good few months. Good to see if anything's changed, anything's different, any additions. Let's get into York and let's get to the York Dungeon and let's get ready to spook ourselves with York's terrifying history. So I've just seen this on the way, Thor's Winter Bar. Thought I'd show you these as well. So we've got a nice light up reindeer. Not lit up at the moment, but I'm sure in the dark he'll be bright and shining. So Thor's Winter Bar, I don't think it's open till the afternoon, so unfortunately we can't get that special drink in the morning. But what I will do, or what I'm thinking about doing, is, again, like I said, just hopping into the centre, seeing what's there. So this time I thought I'd go a completely different direction to like where I've gone previously. Previous times I've come to York, I've gone a different way. So I thought I'd go a different direction this time. So usually I would go just down there. So I'd usually cross down there. But this time, I'm coming up over the bridge, just to see if anything else I have missed. So, like I said, the plan already was to go into the centre anyway. But the plan is to go over the bridge this time, and then see what's up over here, and then either find a new way back down, or go over the bridge again the other way. So I'm about to walk inside the York Museum Gardens. So these are open 9 till 6. So I've got these different illuminations. They're all very nicely lit. Hopefully I get a gift this size this Christmas. I might, to be fair, I might do like a Christmas present unboxing video at some point during Christmas Day. I don't know yet. Kind of right in the middle of this sort of alleyway of stores at the moment. It's really got some really nice Christmas lighting going up around here. Oh, wait a second, guys. I've just seen a very beautiful looking tree with some really nice stars hanging off it as well. So a couple of minutes into the unknown journey, almost slipped on a bit of ice. Fantastic start. I remain confident, I remain positive that I'm not going to get lost, I am going to get to the dungeon on time. As you can hear, we've got a band. Is it a tune of defeat or is it a tune of victory? Well, I didn't expect this to happen today, but we found a ride. So it's a classic carousel attraction, and I didn't actually think I'd find this today. Well, I've absolutely got lucky in the attraction scavenger hunt today, because I found attraction number 2, the York chocolate store. Just been down another alleyway in the market, and it is heaving with people. 12:41. Fingers crossed, if we're on time and if we're on track, and if I know my sense of directions, I'll make it. Ladies and gentlemen, I might have just escaped through an alleyway of market streets we had absolutely no idea about until today. We've got a positive. So it says on Google, I am literally 3 minutes walking journey away from the dungeon. I think I can make it. I do recognise this particular street, so you know what that means. It means I'm going to get there on time.
Bruh.
Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here, inside the dungeon. I'm in early as well, which is a very nice touch from the team. I am here, inside the dungeon. We're going to review the attraction today. We're going to see all the different scenes. I'm going to take some notes afterwards as well. Notes of different scenes, see what needs improving, see what's been fantastic. You can hear the Christmas music in the background. It's a very festive time.
One eternity later.
So I have just made it out of the York dungeon today. I've got to be honest, there's some great scenes in there, definitely some changes from last time. Now, I am going to put a timestamp in the description down below, so if you don't want to know any of the new changes, then go to that timestamp right now. But I'm going to review some of the changes that I experienced during the adventure inside the dungeon this year. So, first of all, the main changes, in terms of main changes, the first main change was in the Viking scene, and it was less about banging drums and someone standing in a barrel and things like that. This particular change to the Viking scene was more about like 3 steps to talk, speak and act like a Viking basically. So there was like a lesson 1, lesson 2 and a lesson 3. And from there, it was basically getting the audience involved, getting everyone involved, a bit more educational, that kind of thing. And overall, just a very nice difference to the Viking scene. I think it's very, very alternate version, and they did a really good job. The acting overall and the experience was fantastic as usual. I think one of the other major changes was the pub scene, the bar scene, where it wasn't a headless horseman, I think it was last time. It was in fact a story about like a master's house, and it was this story of the master and lady of the house and this robbery that went wrong and drove someone to insanity, and they sort of told the story. I think with that particular scene, I think there was less focus on jump scares. There was more a case of tense atmosphere, anticlimactic, and nothing really happening as much. So there was a little gust of wind here and there, but overall I think it was very much anticlimactic, which sometimes it doesn't work, but I think on this particular occasion I think it does work, because you're expecting like a huge blow of wind or some kind of effect to create this kind of terror and atmosphere. And I think it was very anticlimactic, so I think with the audience expectations I think it absolutely worked. There was other sort of little alterations to the story here and there, little alterations to the dialogue as well. Overall, I think the experience has definitely improved from last year, definitely improved. Overall, out of 10, I'm going to give it a strong 8 out of 10. I think there's a couple of things I could do in it. Got a little bit lost in the mirror maze, but that's obviously expected with it being a mirror maze. Overall, though, 8 out of 10, strong rating for the try of the new change inside the dungeon, and overall, a really fantastic experience. So we're going to head back down through the market, and I'll be back in Doncaster ready for the winter illuminations. So let's give you guys a bit of a progress report. So we're expected to get into Doncaster for around about or just before 3 PM, which is on track, on time, fantastic. My booking in the illuminations is not till 4:45. Now I am on the train back to Doncaster from York, and we should be on track to reach Doncaster soon. I think today's journey's been a pretty positive one. I think we've done a really good thing. Okay then guys, so I've just got inside Doncaster bus interchange, and I've just been told you can get a ticket for £2 adult fare to Yorkshire Wildlife Park from A4 to Fillingly. So £2 for an adult bus ticket to Yorkshire Wildlife Park, which is saving me quite a bit of money for the budget of today's video. Guys, I'm absolutely ecstatic. Come on, we just made it. Just made it with 4 minutes to spare. So we're gonna get inside winter illuminations. Right then, guys, I think we've hit another problem in today's challenge. So we need to actually get inside winter illuminations to complete this part of the challenge. Unfortunately, the queue is right down there. I don't know how long it looks. Well, it could be anywhere between 10 minutes and 30 minutes if we're lucky. Right, guys, resolution to the queue problem. That queue was just for the grotto, which we just found out. I think it took us about 5 minutes for anyone to tell us that it was the queue just for the grotto. Guys, the big wheel is testing. 10-15 minutes until potential chance to do it.
1 eternity later.
I'm inside. I'm about to complete the final challenge of the video. Look at this! Ah, it's brilliant! Mamma mia! I'm really loving the view. Oh, we're nearly at the top. We're nearly at the top. Look at this! Oh, yes! Look at all of that! We've done the challenge! Yeah, please do subscribe and like if you're new around here. We are getting so close to 2,000 subscribers. It really does mean the world to me. And for now, guys, thank you very much. I am the CHALL. Ta-ra for now. The